That's what I thought. That's what I thought. This isn't that hard. Can you just be normal for once?
I need a beer.
You've got some root beer though. Does that count?
No.
Well,
I'm gonna stick some moonshine.
can you not? Can you not? Alrighty. Hello, everybody. And I just started that off like Markiplier. But I am...
Hi, everybody. My name is Markiplier, and just instant copyright infringement. Alright, right on.
As you can see, I have somebody here with me in this video.
I don't know why I'm here.
I'm holding
just answered the ad.
I'm holding him hostage.
Pretty colors.
You can tell he's a little bit, special. But, please don't die. Actually, please don't die. Very special indeed.
I have throat cancer now.
Well, as you can see, I'm in a new room. I have moved, finally.
Same set, different walls.
Yes, actually. Same set, because desk, door, closet, bed. That's basically all I had in my old room.
It's like Friends, but not as shitty. We just changed the walls around to make it look different.
We got a cool Darth Vader painting there. We've got different paintings around here. But yeah, it's kind of it's cool. It's cool. But you probably can tell that well, how should I say this? Because in the last video I said I had kind of a big announcement, but you guys probably already know that by now. So if you stalk my Instagram, I am married.
I'm wanted in 18 counties on 14 different accounts of murder, 3 of which haven't been confirmed.
And that's his big news.
18 different.
In the same state?
Jeffrey Epstein didn't kill himself, it was me.
You killed yourself?
No, I killed Jeffrey Epstein. And myself.
So, does that mean we're not married? Because until death do us part?
But I was already dead when you married me, so you married a ghost, so technically nothing can separate us because I'm already dead.
Well, or we just have to pull a corpse bride. Because she's
Actually,
already dead.
yeah, I just now realized that. If she's dead, and he were to marry her,
They're already separate.
she's already dead.
So you gotta...
And he would have to be dead in order to marry her, so
he has
there's
to
nothing...
unalive himself.
So there's nothing that can separate them, right? How do you amend that? Till alive do us part. How does that work?
Can you undead yourself?
Unalive yourself?
Yeah, unalive. That's a lot of puns.
A lot of puns.
Anyways, this is my special person.
You make that sound like I'm retarded.
Well,
This is my special...
this is my husband. This is the Scotsman, which will be referred to as Scotty, or Scott. Or Scotsman.
And don't none of you ever forget it! Just start yelling.
I will admit, though, Scottish accents are...
I know. That's
But-
why I had it.
Yeah, just a small introduction video, I suppose, to introduce this one, because he is going to be playing my favorite game in the next video, A Plague Tale. before we decide we want to play A Plague Tale 2 when it comes out, I think in June. So that'll be fun.
I don't even think they have a confirmed date for that still.
It got leaked, I think on Xbox, the Xbox store or something. They're still saying it's unconfirmed, but it got leaked. It was like June 13th or something of this year. So I'm really excited for that. And I still need to do an Amicia cosplay, so that'll be fun. Are you checking right now?
Initial release date 2020.
June 17th.
Leaked by Microsoft Store and spotted by Okami 13, A Plague Tale Requiem is reportedly set to launch on June 17th. Presumably this means the game will launch on all platforms on the same day, yada yada.
I'm excited. It looks really cool. I can't wait. So he's gonna play that, so he doesn't spoil the second game for himself. But we will do that.
I only do things out of order.
Yeah, he's chaos. You're literally like chaotic. Whatever.
I watched the last Lord of the Rings, then the first, then the middle.
That's a lie, and you know it. You haven't even seen the last one yet.
I saw the last Harry Potter before any of them.
You weren't allowed to watch Harry Potter as a kid.
No, but I accidentally did watch, like, I literally watched the last 45 minutes of The Deathly Hallows Part 1.
See, I had to sneak over to my neighbor's house and watch it with her, because her family let her watch it, and I hadn't seen any of them. So.
Well, I was such a fucking snitch that even when I was over at Simeon's, when I could have watched all of that and had plenty of time to watch all of that, because I was told I couldn't watch it, I had no mind of my own, I would have immediately gone to my house and been like, yeah, they watch
Harry Potter.
They watched Harry Potter with me, and then they wouldn't let me go. So I was like,
It's. I mean, we only just watched the first Chronicles of Narnia movie with you like a week ago.
yeah, I did watch that for the first time.
Very good movie. I must admit. We gotta watch the other two.
It's okay.
See, if you had watched it when you were a kid, you probably would have agreed with me.
Well, sure. If I'd watched it when I was a kid, yeah.
Well,
Which is probably why I think Treasure Planet is so good. 'Cause it
Treasure Planet is good.
not according to Zeke.
Well, Zeke is just. Well, Zeke is Zeke.
Dude! I'm gonna use my OtterBox coaster. It's playing a dangerous game. Can I sue OtterBox if I use it as a coaster and it still gets my phone wet? Does that count? Can I sue for that? I feel
Does
like I
it?
can sue
Well, does
for
it
that.
say in their advertising that's like
It does
water?
not say it cannot be used for a coaster, and they do advertise waterproof. So if I use it as a coaster and the condensation gets into my phone, I should be able to sue, right? I'm paying for waterproofing.
That's a good. That's actually a good. But what if it doesn't leak through your phone? If you use it as a coaster,
Well, then it makes a great coaster.
there you go.
Keeps the root beer off of your white desk.
Yes, my desk is white, guys. I got it. I think at Office Max for a good price, actually, and it has served me for 3-4 years now. What, are you complaining about my desk now?
I'm just saying, because, you know, like, when we moved it, every little speck of something that gets on this you can see, because it's white. That's how it works.
Just like you. Tortilla.
Oh, yes, of course, my marks. This is for how many souls I've taken over time.
Yeah. Speaking of white, by the way.
Speaking of white, by the way, you're saltine cracker looking ass.
This is why I married him. Why did
racist.
I? What?
Because I'm racist. That's why. Because I'm racist and she's Chinese, but I repeat myself.
One of my friends had said, "Dang, dude, you're so based," and he was like, "I'm pretty sure that's
just called racist, but you know, whatever." Because it was your teacher, because he was like an Indian guy or something like that, and I was doing and I was mentioning just something about just how Indian people are. It was just some like really, it was just some like stereotype or something like
how
that.
smart they are, and like that's why he's
I literally
teaching
think it was
class.
something like that. Yeah, I was like, oh well, no wonder he's teaching a class because he's Indian. He was like, bro, I'd never heard that word before. I was like, you're based, bro. I was like, no, I'm pretty sure that's called racist.
You looked up the word, right?
Based?
Yeah.
I did, but I've forgotten.
Yeah.
In a Urban Dictionary and shit.
So, anyways, you'll probably see more content from now on. Finally. Oh my gosh, it was a pain in the ass trying to get everything set up again because I completely forgot how to do it. I'll give that one was like a 2. I'll give the first one
That's based.
like a 7.
Based, a word used when you agree with something or when you want to recognize someone for being themselves, i.e. courageous and unique or not caring what others think, especially common in online political slang. The opposite of cringe. Sometimes the opposite of biased. Interesting.
He called me based too.
Y'all kids are coming up with all kinds of weird words.
Well, yeah. I was saying something. Oh yeah, I had to get GeForce Experience installed again. I had to make a new account because for some reason somebody else's account was on this one. So I had to update the drivers in order
Whose
to
account was on it? What's his name?
You already know. The guy who gave me.
And
It was my friend who gave me the PC and the monitor and everything to start gaming, which was really nice of him, and I'm glad he let me keep it after we kind of had a falling out. But yeah, I had to get the drivers installed in order to start OBS Streamlabs to even record, and then I had a whole bunch of problems with trying to figure out how to get his new headset set up so we could play at the same time, but I can't, so we need like a headphone splitter or something, and then that's fine. And then
look at me. I am the captain.
yes, I knew it. I knew it. But yeah, it's just a whole bunch of settings that I was trying to figure out again, but we will get to that soon, I suppose. But
What if I just wore it like Jordy?
you know what?
Captain, I have no idea what's wrong with this ship. It's not like it's my job or anything to know what's wrong with the ship, but I have no idea what's wrong with the ship.
Okay, don't diss Jordy like that. Jordy is amazing and he's very cool.
No, he is a good character, but like the first entire season is basically that.
Okay, well,
Captain,
first
there's something
season,
wrong with the ship.
everybody.
What
was
is
like
it,
that.
Jordy? I don't know,
know.
Captain. What? What do we pay you for? Actually, sir, none of us get paid. We live in a postmodern American socialist state. Nobody gets paid anything. We do this for the good of the nation. Oh, yeah.
That is right.
Or the Federation, sorry.
Well, anyways,
Federalists.
we will catch you guys in the next video then.
So, like 5 minutes.
5 as well as tomorrow.